Today I'm going on a tour with Cousin Marvin with the Marvelous Tour. So he's going to take me around the island of Nassau so we can get a glimpse of what's to do in the Bahamas.
I'll let you know that this is going to be an interactive tour. So I will talk a lot, but I'm also going to stop and ask some questions so we can all learn from each other. Yeah, we drive on the left-hand side of the road. Yeah, this is tricky.
Say, hold up, y'all. Let's get out right.
Marvin and I had too much to drink this morning. Nah, it was just enough to get the day started. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Now, what happens is another part of our British influence, we do drive on the left-hand side of the road. And so the rules of the roads of the islands, they're quite simple. Left is right and right is wrong. So if you're going left, you're going right. If you're going right, there may not be anything that's left, okay?
Okay.
Really simple, really simple. Notice that a lot of our buildings are painted really bright and pastel colors.
Different colors.
Yeah, there's a couple of reasons for that. In the summertime, guess what that does?
Keeps it cool.
You got it. Reflects the sunlight back on. It's also said to cheer up the spirits of the native people. So you find that most of our locals are friendly. That actually runs in the culture. Now, did you notice that a lot of our important buildings were pink?
Okay.
Did you notice that downtown, a lot of the buildings were pink?
Yeah,
Well,
the pink house.
That's the police head.
That's not because the head of nation is a woman. The reason why our government buildings are pink is actually because our national bird is the pink flamingo.
Oh,
Okay.
So government buildings are color coordinated. Pink and white buildings downtown tells you that's a government building. Yellow and white building could be a government school, or you call those public schools. Yellow and white would also be the post offices, the hospitals, or the museums. Now, if you found yourself in a green and white building, then you're in some trouble.
yeah, that's the
That's the police station, exactly. Scotland. And you see that pink archway back over there? That's called Gregory's Arch. It was actually
that's pretty.
It was actually constructed back in 1849, and it was built for Nassau's original intention, which was only supposed to have been a horse and carriage town. So you're gonna find that our roads, they're really narrow because the infrastructure literally came as an afterthought. Now we're now climbing up the highest elevated point that's on the island. The name of this elevated point they were climbing is called Bennett's Hill. It's Bennett's Hill. At the top of Bennett's Hill, we're going to find our water tower. We actually don't have any fresh water here. Once we had to barge our water in twice every week, and now they placed a reverse osmosis plant, which means they're now turning the salt water into fresh drinking water.
Welcome to the island once again. And of course, welcome here to what you're looking at, the historical Queen Staircase. And oh, and no, I don't go down. We ever seen? I may be like this truck, but I ain't fool. I mean, look at it. For a guy on a stunt bike, motorbike, even a skateboard, that's a good ride. On this scooter, that's suicide. You go down as a passenger and come back as free. You are looking at the Queen Staircase though, and all of this, 90 feet deep, 50 foot wide, 200 yards in length. It was once solid rock. It was carved out by slave labor. Some 600 slaves from West Africa for 16 years with chisels and hammers. They hand carved the entire canyon that you see here.
Start at $500 a night. Then they go up to $25,000. That bridge you see in the middle is a room called the Bridge Suite, aka the Michael Jackson Suite. Michael was the first person that stayed in that room back in 2000. The room rents for $25,000 per night with a 1 week minimum stay. To the left of it is a new section called the Cove.
It's $175,000.
You do some quick math. the rooms at the Cove start at $800 a night. They go up to $15,000. To the left of that is the newest one. It's called the Reef. That was a condo. $700,000 for 90 days, a 1-bedroom. Directly ahead of us, that pink building with the flag on top of it is called the Coral Towers section of the Atlantis. Ahead of the Coral Towers, there's some mega yachts parked out front, if you guys can see them. That's called the Marina Village. That's a $300 million upgrade. The Coral Towers also once was owned by Donald Trump. The pink building to our right is called the beach tower section of the property. And these colorful buildings you see right here are also a part of the resort. They're called Harborside. They're the timeshares.
Okay.
So now together, all of that combines to make up the resort that's known as the. Let's picture carefully. Now look ahead, up at me. No, look at this picture again. I'm just kidding. no, that's actually the first. That's the first governor general.
Okay.
The guy on the single dollar bill is the first local to become the prime minister.
Okay.
Now I heard you say president, but the difference between the U.S. and the Bahamian governments are: you guys have a presidential government back at home. We have what's known as a parliamentarian. So instead of having a president, we have what's known as a prime minister. And instead of having governors like the governor of Florida, we have what's known as cabinet ministers. Guys, we are now at the Atlantis. Please enjoy your day. You notice that the gas stations do not have prices posted. And that's because they know you're coming. You got to get gas. Now, what are you paying for gas right now?
Over there in New York, gallon it's like 2 something.
2 something a gallon?
Like 220, 230.
We're $4.69 a gallon right now.
4?
这边4倍，大概4块钱。
Now,
I guess this was a service station and I saw like attendants standing out the
Exactly.
front.
All of our
So it's not self-service here?
all of our pump stations are full service. Very good question. What do you pay for gasoline back at home though?
It was about
Right now, like
about 215, 210.
About $2.10. We're paying $4.69.
a regular.
What do you think?
And the cost of living.
It's very expensive. That's why I'm getting ready to come to you now. I'm getting ready to bring that up for you now. I wanted to kind of give you the prices so you can actually kind of see what's going on, and then explain it for you. Right here, see that flag?
Yes.
That's the national flag of the Bahamas. The colors on our flag have specific meanings. The aquamarine that sits to the top of the flag represents our bright blue skies that we normally have above without the bad weather. The gold that's in the middle of our flag that represents our warm tropical sun. The aquamarine that sits beneath the flag represents the crystal clear waters that reflect the skies. And the black triangle behind it represents the strength and unity of the people of the islands. What is the color of the water in the Bahamas? And what did you just say?
No color.
There you go. Very good. It was a trick question, and he didn't fall for the trick. The water does not have any color. It's crystal clear. If you got a glass of drinking water and a glass of salt water, and you put them next to each other, it looks the same. So our show before called Cash Cab?
Yes.
We got a red light challenge. Here. Now, can anybody tell me how many islands there are that makes up the Bahamas?
A lot. There you go. A lot.
Now, a lot is pretty close. They're actually 700. 700.
Exactly.
700 islands and 2,000 keys. And keys are basically a small plot of land that's right next to or helping us around the major island. Now, out of the 700 islands that are here, there's actually only 31 of them that are inhabited.
The white
Everything's all right. How you doing, guys? Welcome to Love Beach. Beautiful day today. My name is Sean. Welcome. Everything cool,
Yep, well, everybody's good, man.
Welcome to Love Beach, guys. How you all doing? The bar is open.
Does anybody have any idea of the delicacy that's here in the Bahamas?
Conch.
You hit it right on the head. I'll leave it up to you because you better
I
hit
don't know
it.
if that's a delicacy though.
It is our delicacy.
Is it really?
It is. We prepare it lots of different ways. Now, if you're not familiar with the conch, this is what it looks like right over here.
Here's a conch, girl.
That pretty pink and white shirt, you put
That's
you in here
conch.
in
We're
the
gonna have you
ocean.
some.
The meat that's inside of it
Conch or
is our
conch?
delicacy. We prepare it lots of ways.
Is it conch or conch?
No, it's pronounced conch. C-O-N-C-H, but pronounced C-O-N-K.
Okay.
Now, we can fry it, you can stew it, you can bake it, You can broil it. You can make a conch chowder, conch soup, conch sauce. You can curry it, you can crack it, you can steam it, you can barbecue it, you can grill it.
The shell?
No, you don't need the shell. They just meat
It's
inside
like
of
a
the
meat
shell.
inside?
Oh.
Yeah, we've never seen that. I just heard of it from that same couple I talked to on the ship the other day.
I've seen it on SpongeBob.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's basically how it's very popular, yeah. So we don't eat the shell, Devin. We actually eat the meat that's inside of it.
No, I never knew there was something inside.
I know, until this trip, I didn't know there was an inside either. You know what, we found one of those, a baby, out in the ocean.
Oh, yeah. You can't
And we almost took it, but the families and I, we were looking inside, we're like, ooh, there's something alive in there, we gotta put it back.
Now, once this doesn't have a 2.5-inch lip, meaning this part right here, it's not, you can't take it out of the ocean. It's still a baby, hasn't made babies yet. Now,
Yeah,
this
it was
is the
a
only way
baby.
to get the conch out of the shell, guys. Right. This is
Oh
how
my
you
gosh,
detach
she's
it from
doing
the
it for
shell.
real. He's for real. Normally all this happens in the back of the store. You don't ever see it.
Oh, yeah, not in the Bahamas. We put it right there in front of you. And then that's going to pull them right on out of the shell. That's the conch itself, guys. Now, the conch is alive.
It's still alive.
Yeah, oh, thank you. This is the spinal cord of the conch. It's what they call the pistol. And it's actually what puts the lead in the pencil, the power in the gun, and you shoot the bigger shots. So this is actually what you do with the pistol. Are you guys watching? Keep a good eye, keep a good look.
What? Oh my God.
This part that I'm taking off, fishing with it. Use it to fishing.
You use it as bait?
Yeah,
Right.
bait. That's the guts that we're taking off right now. So it's cleaning it.
Wow, this is crazy.
Disgusting.
Now, that's his eyes.
Two eyes.
Two eyes.
Oh my
Right?
gosh.
Two
This,
eyes.
two eyes. Right?
Oh,
looking at you.
Two. Right? This
Is
is
it?
tail stand. Right in there. Tail stand.
That's the what?
The tail stand.
Oh my gosh.
Can I see?
So what part do we eat?
I'll show you right now.
No.
You just ate the spinal cord. Oh my gosh.
That's the best
That's crazy.
It actually just tastes like a spaghetti.
It looked like it, but as soon as you told me it was a spinal cord,
Well,
I
it's
got
like the spinal cord, it's not the actual spinal cord. It's like, but it's the last thing that actually comes out of it. Well, I guess it is a spinal cord.
for a conch.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm thinking like a vertebrae like ours.
Wow.
This is what they move around with.
That's the foot.
Huh.
What they move around with.
Basically, what it is a sea snail.
Huh. I want to know the first person. Figure it out. How to get into
You can never pull one out of the shell by like that. You can never pull one out of the shell.
The only way to get them out.
You have to crack the box like that, like this.
it. Looks like a coconut.
So where do you get this? Do you go fishing or?
Yes, we do dive.
Did you go dive them up or do you buy these like in a fish
No,
market
I
or
bought,
something?
I bought.
But it was still alive
Right.
now. How long do they stay out live out of the water?
Well, they're gonna be alive for 8 hours, and they don't keep them in. They don't keep them out of the water. They don't sell. You notice that all of the conchs actually have strings. See how they're actually all tied together, Devin?
Yeah.
That's the reason for that. So those conchs don't sell in that cage. They actually take them and put them back in the ocean.
Oh my
And they
gosh.
tie 5 of them together. By tying 5 of them together, this one goes that direction, this one goes that direction. Nobody goes anywhere. So they will find them right there in the morning.
This dude was telling a story over there. He was like, his son thought he just got like a cool show or something, and they brought it back to the room. And they like went out to dinner, and the dad was the first one back in, and the shell was gone. And the kid was like, "Dad, what'd you do with my shell?" And it was like on the other side of the room.
Oh, it had a helmet inside of it.
Yeah.
You want to take out one? You want to try?
No, not me.
I know. There have to be some outside. Unless they carry it in the boat for cutting wood. Excuse me. You'd like to try to...
Not today.
Come on, Deb. Deb the dude. Oh, look who's... Oh,
my God.
My man. My man. Come on. Let's go. My man. Let's see.
That's a sticky. Oh, that's it. You're awesome.
That's actually really good.
That's what I'm talking about.
I am not gonna try.
It's just like a spaghetti noodle with salt on it, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
And it just
All you have
like
to do is try it. All you have to do is try it.
you just have to swallow
Swallow
it.
it, that's it.
So how much of that
You said your brother wouldn't let you do it.
Huh?
Proves you wrong.
I got
You gotta
nervous
tell him
and
you
then my
want, so
leg
you
just got
do it.
really shaky. My other leg was shaking.
But you did it, man. You did it.
Yeah.
You just shocked me. He's usually the one who does
Yeah, I thought it was going to be him.
Yeah.
Mom, can we get one?
Get one what?
A salad? Well,
He's making us something.
I think he has. I think he's ordering for someone else. Is that what you want on shoes?
Huh?
These orders are for someone else, right?
Yeah. So just give me a few minutes and I'll take care of it.
Well, no, we don't have a few minutes. So that's why we just want to come and get it.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate it though. Guys, let's go walk on street and we'll show you one more thing.
Okay.
Next shoes, I appreciate it, man. Next time, man.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah.
Now he's got a knife. I want one of those. Oh, he put orange juice on it.
You like orange?
Sorry. They're big on me.
What is this?
So sorry.
That's the
Pay it.
Okay.
And they give you the best decorations. You see how they did that? It's actually just the meat of the column, but they decorated it.
Bahamas.
Don't you want Coke?
I don't like Diet Coke. Like my friend.
And if you
Oh, they drive. Everyone's worse than me out here.
Cousin Marvin knows everyone. He even stopped this girl as she was coming down the street. He got into her car to give her a hug. That's so funny.
How much do I bet you end up buying?
and everybody else making money.
Right.
They make it right. They have to go around as if you're going in the left. And they make it right.
And they
They go around the car.
yeah.
Check out.
We don't even do that when we make a left.
Yeah, we do.
We'll open that up in a few minutes. Just I don't want you. You want spice?
Do you want a little bit of pepper or no?
We like pepper.
Yeah, pepper.
Spice.
Yeah.
Spicy or no spicy?
What does that say?
Did you like it spicy? That's his autograph.
Mom,
Do
what
you
does
want more?
that say?
No. I like spice, but I want to make sure
What's
they
up?
like it.
Do you all have like a president here?
No, the difference between the Bahamian government and the U.S. government is you guys have a president and we have a parliamentary.
What are their what's the difference between their why? What is the
it's
difference?
the same way as the English setup.
Okay.
So it's basically the same parliamentary system. So it's all
What is a prime minister?
Prime Minister is the equivalent of a president. He's the leader of
But
the
is it
nation.
like, are they like more strict or what? What's like the
No,
difference?
it's the same as democracy. It's just a different form of it.
Oh.
Oh, you're not on.
Well, she probably was just loud when she just stopped there and interrupted her, but
No, she wasn't.
She was never in it. Now the president of the United States is voted in. Same with the prime minister is voted in. Now the difference is you guys have elections every 4 years in America, and we have elections every 5 years.
So like, wait, did they get elected twice?
They can actually, yeah.
Fresh oranges on
top of it, yeah.
the fresh, like the beach you get lemons. Just squeeze a ton of orange.
Wait, are we getting that conch?
It's in there. Is it in the salad as well as on top?
They cut it up, and it's all mixed up in the salad.
It's a big salad. I guess you paid them too much.
Orange, lemon, and lime.
Can you split that up into 2 bowls?
This for me?
Take and I'll share the other one.
Let me see your phone.
Thank you.
Thanks a million, I appreciate it.
That one
Go, Jake.
like really good. How is it?
Thank you very much. It's so good. So good. Thank you.
I want to see your reaction. Hi. Hello. Wait, this is, yeah, it's a mango, apple.
So that's the conch shell. It's still
Try
alive.
it.
And the only way to push play. The only way to get it out is to first
you tried it, Mom?
hammer it around like that to
How
get
is it?
off the shell.
Good set.
Do you like it? It has a lot of fruit, but and then the meat, I don't know what it is. Do you like it? Yeah, I like it.
Try it?